Hey everyone, Mark here from Visual Pro Detailing. I wanted to do this quick video. We've got a 2020 Buick Envision here, and we're about to apply our 5-year two-stage ceramic coating to it. And I wanted to showcase to you a little bit about the process for whenever we apply one of these coatings. Now, whenever we apply the actual coatings to the car, it's usually anywhere from a 2-hour to a 4-hour deal to actually apply the coating. But that doesn't count all of the prep that goes into it. Usually we have many hours, if not days, of preparation before we're ready to apply the coating. On this particular vehicle, we spent the full day prior to the recording of this message washing it, claying it to decontaminate it, then machine polishing it to get this great gloss, and then we spent a good amount of time doing solvent wipes with solvent carrier products to remove any polishing oils and get you a truly squeaky clean surface so that whenever this coating is applied, it bonds correctly to the clear coat. Now, this is something that if you go to dealerships and stuff like that, they're in such a hurry to apply that their protective products that you purchase from them, that they usually skip a lot of these steps and they just they wash it and they wipe it on, and that's just not the way to get the best bonding for a ceramic coating. So I know a lot of people have asked how these coatings are applied, and we're going to just kind of showcase it here. Now, I am one of those people that I believe that more is more when it comes to coatings, so I use a lot of product. I figure you're paying for it. It's all in the cost of your service, so I want to make sure that you have a good, thick, even layer of coating. Now, this particular coating, I can do a little bit bigger section, so I'm actually going to do half the hood in one fell swoop here. So I'm going to go ahead and do a quick rough spread of the coating to kind of get it on there and get it spread. And then I'm going to slow down my hand speed a little bit, and I'm going to go the opposite way that I spread it the first time, so that I make sure that it's like mechanically and chemically bonding to the surface correctly. And then I'm going to do just one more quick pass after that to make sure I didn't miss any spots, and we're just getting nice thick coverage of the product. Now, with this particular coating, and again, this is our 5-year coating, I'm going to give it a minute, maybe a little bit more, and what I'm actually looking for is a chemical reaction here. I'm looking at the coating bird's eye view, and I can see it actually start to repel itself from the surface of the vehicle. And what that means is that it's actually bonded to the clear coat, and the solvent that's within the coating is starting to evaporate, and that means the coating itself is bonding to the clear coat. And once I see it kind of bubbling up to where the solvent is flashing away, that's when I know it's time for me to take my towels and level the coating. And what we're doing is we're not as much removing it as we're flattening it out over the surface, so that there's no hazing, there's no holograms, there's no high spots, as they call it in the coating world, so that we have a nice even surface. Now, I have a climate controlled garage, so I can do this when I work in my shop. So if you don't have a climate controlled shop and you're trying to apply one of these coatings, though, it can be tremendously more difficult. So I'm seeing a lot of repelling and evaporation. I think we're good to level this off here now. I always use brand new microfiber towels when I level coatings, and I always throw them away after use because they do harden and crystallize, and there's just no sense trying to save them, because if you actually try to wipe down another car with them after they've hardened, it can leave like scratching and marring and stuff like that. I'm going to take my second towel just to make sure that I got everything. I'm going to go over it one more time. And that is one section on a vehicle that is now ceramic coated with the first of 2 layers. We're going to be putting a hydrophobic top coat on top of this base coat here after a few hours, and it's going to make it even more hydrophobic. It's going to slicken it up a lot more, and it's just going to add a little bit extra gloss, and it's going to protect a little bit against water spotting more than this base coat will. So that's kind of the process. If you're looking to get a paint correction or ceramic coating, give us a call, 618-983-9706, or go to our website, visualprodetailing.com. We'd love to hear from you. We've got a lot of different options. We can protect your vehicle, and I talked to a client about this yesterday, and he was the one that brought it up, but he said, doing the coating is always cheaper in the long run than constantly having to pay to have the vehicle waxed and sealed and detailed and so on and so forth. You can throw the wax away and just bring it in for periodic maintenance or maintain it yourself, and the coatings are amazing. It makes your life easier, it makes the vehicle easier to clean, you don't have to wax it, and the look of a freshly ceramic coated vehicle, even a year or 2 down the road after just a simple maintenance wash, is absolutely unbelievable. It's a great investment. It's the first thing I did when I bought my new Palisade, was pull it in ceramic coating, and right now we're booking, we have almost 50 ceramic coatings on our schedule. So if you'd like to get on our schedule, let us know as soon as possible. We'll get you a deposit taken in, and then we'll get you booked, and we'll make your vehicle fantastic. I'm Mark Barger, owner of Visual Pro Detailing here on State Highway 14 in Benton, Illinois.